What up, brothers and sisters, and welcome to MTG Malone with me, MTG Malone. And today is deck number 20. Yes, I've been doing this almost 3 weeks. Tomorrow will be my 3-week anniversary. And so, I've been playing something that is very dear to my heart. Red-Blue Aggro. Yep, I love this kind of decks. And I wanted to make a Wizards and Dragons deck. Wizards aren't really the best tribal in this meta, and dragons, yeah, forget about dragons. They are big, they cost a lot, and yeah, if you're up against rogues, forget about it. Forget about it. So, but if you're new to the channel, I will put up a video every day, so I encourage you to just push that little notification bell down there so you always get informed. If you like what I'm doing, follow my channel. And it seems like I almost already got my first hater. Yes, whoever you are, thank you very much. You fuel me with energy. Every one of your dislikes under my video shows me that I'm doing everything right. Everything right. And whatever you say, don't believe you. You like me. You like me, don't you? So, this is an Umara Mystic deck together with a Sprite Dragon. I get the name. He is oversugared, he's fast, he's quick, but Umara here is a wizard flying, and every time you cast a spell, she gets +2/+0 until end of turn. So, not a spell, an instant or sorcery spell, of course. So, if you shock your opponent to the face 2 times, that's 4 damage, plus 5 from her, that's 9 damage. That is what you want to do. Shock their faces, get in with the Mystic, make them burn. But yeah, she also got a big booty. A 3 life is good in this meta against those tiny creatures, those little rogues. Rogues are still a problem. Rogues are still a problem. If you get milled out too fast, there is nothing you can do. I mean, she's still 3 cost, and there's an argument to be made that 3 cost spells are too slow for the current meta. But yeah, I don't believe it. I will try it out. Try to get back in the numbers with this deck. I will do it somehow. I will do it somehow. Also, we have the Sprite Dragon, the second most important creature in here. He has Flying and Haste, is a 1/1 at the beginning, but if you can shock your opponent or shock a creature or put a Fire Prophecy onto them, he becomes a 2/2, a 3/3, and he gets bigger every single turn, which is pretty nice. So, also we have our Brazen Borrower, returns a target permanent, and you can flash it in end of turn to make him bigger. And his adventure part also triggers the Mystic and the Sprite Dragon. Same with the Bone Crusher Giant. You shock the face, make 2 damage to the face, and yeah, triggers the Mystic and the Sprite Dragon, and afterwards you get a big giant for your troubles, which is pretty nice. Then our other card in here is the Riddle Form. It's an enchantment, so it is not too easy for the opponent to get rid of, and every time you play a non-creature spell, so it includes himself. So you play a Riddle Form onto a Riddle Form, it gets triggered and becomes a 3/3 Sphinx creature with flying until end of turn. And you can attack in, which we want to do. And yeah, if you have nothing, you can just scry away. Just scry away. Doesn't need to get tapped for it, so even if you attacked, you can still scry. So what are our damage spells in here? We have 4 shocks. Very, very good spell in this deck. Costs only 1, makes 2 damage to the face, triggers your Sprite Dragon and your Umara Mystic, and that is exactly what we want. We have a Spike Field Hazard, which also functions as a land, and but can do 1 damage. To, for example, a Thief's Guild Enforcer, and exile it, which is pretty nice. And it triggers the Sprite Dragon and the Umara Mystic. I will not say this every time, because this is true for whatever I'm going to talk about next. We have our Fire Prophecy. If we have too many lands in hand, which can happen, even though we don't have too many in this deck, we deal 3 damage to the creature, so this is creature targeted removal. And this Eye of Sauron is just looking right into my soul. Ooh. So, We deal 3 damage to our creature, and yeah, we can draw a card if we so like. Then we have a Thrill of Possibility. This card is not played too much, but I like it. I like it. You can get rid of a card and draw 2 cards. So if you have a land too many, you can draw 2 cards. And yeah, it also triggers those 2. But as I said, I ain't gonna say it every time. Also, we have some counters in here, because what would a blue deck be without counters? Yes, you said it. Not a blue deck. So we have the Javari Disruption. If they go all in with their spell, it is very disrupting. The Merfolk Rogue here just will steal your spell for the little price of 2 mana. And because we have that many flyers, we have the Lofty Denial here. And a very, very nice interaction. If you have your Riddle form out and you play your Lofty Denial, the Lofty Denial will trigger your Riddle form, and then it will become a flying creature. And then the second effect comes into play. So usually you would counter something unless his controller pays 1, but if you have a flying creature, you can just Lofty Deny it, and he has to pay 4. And with the Riddle form out on the field, that will trigger, which is a very nice synergy. I like it very much. In my playtesting, this kind of came up, so I just want to tell you before the games, maybe it won't come up. Also, we have the Silundi Vision. Is this Charix? I don't think so. So this is the Silundi Vision, and yeah, pretty standard. You just look at the top 6 cards, reveal an instant or sorcery, put the rest in the bottom of your library. Can be good if you don't have your opt in hand. So you can just choose your spell, whatever it is, make your decision, be smart, be a wizard with a sprite dragon on his shoulder, and yes, this wizard is riding a Stingray. A freaking flying Stingray. If that isn't a reason enough to put him in the deck, I don't know what is. So also the Silundi Vision is a Silundi Island. So you can put it on the field as a land, it's very nice. We have 7 islands and 7 mountains in here, 3 pathways, and a Rogran Triumph. You can cycle this if you don't need it. I didn't have another pathway, didn't have the rare to craft it, so I thought, why not? Just put it in. Can't be a problem. So, this is the deck. Can we get back into numbers? We will see. I have been playing against a lot of rogues yesterday, so yeah, broke my record a little bit. But I think I will be ranking today a little bit, so we will see. We will see. Tomorrow for my 3-week anniversary, 3-week anniversary, we will see. Okay, see you in the games. Alright, I've been playtesting this deck in ranked and nothing but rogues. Nothing but rogues. So, you have small rogues, you have big rogues, you have all the rogues. All the rogues. So, opponent goes first. We have 2 lands, but card draw and removal, so we will try this. Could use our Sprite Dragon here. Could use our Sprite Dragon here. But he is not there. So we're up against Big Black. Okay, can we be fast enough? Can we be fast enough? We sure try to be. We sure try to be. But with this deck, it's really hard to be fast enough. He draws a card. Did he miss his land drop? Did he miss his land drop? No, he did not. So he gets a Bone Crusher to the face. Don't mute him. That's just rude. And we get our Bone Crusher out. Give him some damage here. Just give him some damage. So the Bonder's Enclave means he has the Massacre Worm in his deck. That's not too good. That is not too good, but we aren't too afraid of it. We aren't too afraid of it. He needs to be on the board, so if you kill him before it resolves, before his ability resolves. Elspeth's Nightmare. Well, I bet you wish you would have kept that for now. I bet you wish you would have kept that for now. So we draw here. No reason not to. Maybe we can draw Shock. That is also very nice. Is it a little too late? Is it aggressive enough? Yeah, I want something else. A lofty denial, eh? A lofty denial. So, we can smack for 6 here. We can smack for 6. Next turn we have opened the lofty denial for something of his. But he will take care of the lofty denial here. 100%. Yep. Yep. Get the lofty denial out of here. So we can still return his Maze Mind Tome. I mean, is it the best play? I don't know, but it is a play. It is a play. Oh, he has another Elspeth Nightmare. Yes, of course he does. Yes, of course he does. Because why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he? Okay, we can get our Riddle form out. That is nice. That is nice. And get in for some more damage next turn. So he can only take care of the Fire Prophecy here. And only take care of the Fire Prophecy here. Do we care? I mean, he won't even have creatures out, so we don't. We don't really care. Our graveyard means nothing to us. Our graveyard means nothing to us. This big black deck is really, really interesting. This big black deck is really, really interesting. But for now, he has only 1 black mana. He has only 1 black mana. And the Extinction Event. Well, nothing we can do about that. Nothing we can really do about that. But what do we draw here? Spikefield Hazard, eh? Yeah, we can shoot this to his face. And get in for some damage here. Because that is what we absolutely need to do. Get in for some damage. Next turn we can get the Brazen Borrower out. End of turn. And maybe we can even return something to his hand. Who knows? Who knows? So this is getting very exciting. We're getting at the point where this is getting really exciting. Really exciting. Keep bottoms. Keep bottoms. That is nice. I like to see you bottom. I like to see you bottom. So, end of turn. Oh, not mine. His end step. Always put the stops in. Always put the stops in. Especially when you're playing... Oh, the Solemn Simulacrum. Well... that is not too bad. That is not too bad. So it's 2, 4, 6, 7. 7 mana. So we get the Brazen Borrower out here. We can remove the stop. Are you going to kill this? And a Sprite Dragon. So he's at 2, 4, 6, 7 mana. What do we have on field? We have 6, 8. We have 8 on the field. If we return his Solemn Simulacrum here, we have a chance. We have a chance. If he has a kill spell here, that's not real good, but we have a chance here. Even if he plays Ugin, we still have a small chance. Still have a small chance. He does need to draw a land here. He does need to draw a land here. Will he draw a land? There's no creatures in my graveyard for his Cling to Dust to work. Did you draw a land? Did you draw a land? Or were we aggressive enough? Were we aggressive enough? Were we aggressive enough? He has a land. He has a land. Is Ugin here? Is... Nope, that's not Ugin. That is not Ugin. That is not Ugin. But he has the Forsaken Monument. Okay. He will get 2 life here. He will get 2 life here. But we have the shock to the face. Alright. Alright. Nice top deck. And we did it. Big Black down. Big Black down. 1-0. 97 again. Alright. Okay, we're up against Spirit of Paradise. Do we bolt him? Yes, we do. He's very high up, so probably rogues. Probably rogues, but it doesn't look like it for now. But this hand looks keepable. This hand looks keepable. So we get out our mountain just to worry him. Just to worry him. What are we up against? We're up against green. So the Bone Crusher Giant here looks real nice. Are we up against Gruul? Yep, we're up against Gruul. Brushfire Elemental will die to my Bone Crusher Giant immediately. Nope. I don't like you. Okay. We have all the colors we need. Get our Mystic out now. Get in for some damage. Yep, he looks at it. Is that a Stingray you're riding on? Yes, it is. Yes, it is a Stingray. The Innkeeper. Not too worried about that. Another Umara Mystic. Well, we can keep that for next turn. But for now, I think we take care of the Brushfire Elemental here. Get in for some damage. Take care of this island. Don't really need it. And a Lofty Denial, which is very freaking nice here. Which is very freaking nice. So whatever he throws our way, we can counter it. Whatever he throws our way, we can counter it. Do we counter the Innkeeper? I don't think so. I don't think so. Big threats on the board are what we are afraid of. We counter this one. We counter this one. So let's see what we can get next turn. Maybe we can draw a Sprite Dragon. Okay. Do I trade my Sprite Dragon? Do I trade my Mystic for cards? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I need to get in as fast as possible. And I get another Mystic. So, yeah, not too shabby. Not too shabby. Can we out-aggro this Gruul deck? Can we? Can we? Well, depends on our top deck. Depends on our top deck. The Bone Crusher Giant here. Okay. So he will draw another 2 cards with his Bone Crusher Giant. Which is bad. Which is bad. But, we are still kind of aggressive enough. Still have our Sprite Dragon. Getting out. Bone Crush. His face. And get in for another 5. So, are we lucky here? Even if he gets in with the Embercleave, even if he gets in with the Embercleave, we're at 12. And he has the Scorching Dragonfire. Of course he does. Of course he does. Do you have the Embercleave here? Even if you have the Embercleave, we have still one more chance of survival. Still one more chance of survival. He has the Mammoth, so that's not the Embercleave. So if we can draw something good here, which we really couldn't. which we really couldn't. But that is still not too bad. So return the Mammoth here. Didn't look like he had the Embercleave. If he has it now, or another giant, or whatever, we're still pretty boned, but we need to be aggressive. We need to be aggressive. Hopefully, it wasn't too late. So, what do you have? Do you have an Embercleave, Questing Beast, whatever it is? He doesn't. Do you have another Bone Crusher Giant? Do you have another Bone Crusher Giant? Or can we have a shock? The Shutter Skull Smashing. And the Lovestruck Beast here. Ooh. Ooh. So that is bad. That is bad. Yeah. We can't do anything here. We are booned. We are boned. Well, he was a little bit more aggressive than us. Good game, opponent. Good game. Do we take the hit like a man? We do. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give me the hit like a man. So why are you doing this? Why can't you just hit me like a man? Why can't you just hit me like a man? We blocked the giant here. No need not to be smart. Yeah. A little too late. A little too late. Alright, 1-1 with the dragons and wizards. 1-1 with the dragon and wizards. Maybe I should have kept back there. Oh, this hand is terrible. And I go first. But this hand is terrible. If we cannot draw another land. This hand looks kind of better. Kind of better. We have the Salundi Vision in hand and we have the Disruption to play in the first turn. So, yeah. Let's try this. What are we up against? Another Gruul deck, I reckon. Another Gruul deck, I reckon. So we get our defenses out. Yep, it is Gruul. Just as I thought. So we get our defenses out. Get the Mystic out. And next turn we can use the Salundi Vision. Are you removing this immediately? Are you removing this immediately? Of course he is. Yep, the Fire Prophecy. Just as prophesized. Just as prophesized. Do you even say prophesized? We're not here to learn English. We're here to play Magic. So, what is your game plan? What is your game plan, Ganzo? You have the Questing Beast here. I have another Riddle form. And I will play it out. Take action. Get the land out. Attack in for 3. And next turn we can shock this 1-1. The Questing Beast. The Questing Beast. But we're just a little more aggressive here. We are just a little bit more aggressive here. Unless, of course, we draw nothing. So we look at our top cards. Get in for 6. We take the Lofty Denial. So if he has an Embercleave, we can take care of that. We can take care of the Embercleave. So he will be at 11 next turn. He now really needs to think about what he wants to do. Because we will have our shock open. And also have the Lofty Denial for the Embercleave. The Sprite Dragon. That is very nice. So we shock the 1/1 here. Absolutely need to. And still have our Lofty Denial open. Get in for 8. Let us see how he plays it here. Can we get our revenge against Gruul? So, yeah, it is better to have that on the field. Can we get our revenge against Gruul? He knows that he can't play the Embercleave. He knows it. But can we get an instant or sorcery here? Something good. Something good. And we get the shock. Real nice. Real nice. So a little misplay on my part here, but I needed to prevent from the Embercleave, so couldn't play. And we did it. Revenge against Gruul. Dragons and wizards. Well, there were no wizards here, but dragons. Dragons and riddle forms. Alright. We're up against Val. Opponent goes first. I mean, why wouldn't he? But we have all the lands we need. We have all the lands we need. So we get a red out here. Let's see what he plays. Are you play... He's also playing the CGB deck. He is also playing the CGB deck, I reckon. So we get a riddle form out here. Will you counter this? No, you don't. No, you're not countering this. Will you shock my face? No, you don't. Okay. He has a Sprite Dragon, but we have a Fire Prophecy, so that is fine with me. And we will use it and get rid of... What do we get rid of? The Vision here. Yumara Mystic, that is nice. That is nice. So what are the chances? I'm never playing against this deck. I play this deck, and I'm playing against this deck. Yes, I said this deck too many times here. Okay, he has nothing for us. So we get our Sprite Dragon out. Shock him to his face to make our riddle form bigger, because there's nothing else that we can do. He shocks it. Okay. Well, at least we shocked his face. So, we take action here. We still have removal in hand. And if we can even draw another land here... Okay. Duck and cover. Duck and cover. Another shock. Stormwind Entity. So he's playing the version that I was thinking about making the Stormwind Entity work, but it's a 3 cost. It's a 3 life, so... Yeah. Yeah, I don't really trust it. Don't really trust it. So we get our riddle form out here. I think the Spike Field needs to enter as a land. Get our riddle form out here. And our Fire Prophecy. Line. Do we get rid? I think the Mystic is too slow here. And we get an Opt. That is nice. The Opt is nice. So what do you have for us? Seems like nothing. So I get the Bone Crusher out. And the Shock. Or the Sprite Dragon. Even if he has something, Sprite Dragon will die. Nice. Thanks. Take action. Do you have another Stern Dismissal? Do you? Do you? He does not. So in our turn... Oh, he does. He does have another Stern Dismissal. Okay. Okay, we still have our Bone Crusher Giant and our Brazen Borrower, which is almost like a Stern Dismissal. He has nothing here. Okay. We get our Riddle form out once more. No need to play the Opt yet. We keep our Bone Crusher Giant back for another Sprite Dragon, maybe. And if he has another Stormcrow, Stormwing Entity, we can take care of that too. We can take care of that too. Magmar Channeler. Honestly did not expect that. But we have a Brazen Borrower for that. We have a Brazen Borrower for that. So we get in for 7 here. No need to opt yet. No need to opt. This looks good. This looks good. I don't wanna, yeah, put all my eggs in one basket yet and say that this is good. But this looks good. He shoots us to our face. Why ever? Oh, that's why. Well, I don't think so. I'm sorry, opponent. I am sorry. But yeah, we got our comeback. We got our comeback. Very nice. Very nice. 96. It's almost 69. But back to back. Alright, can we get back into 97? This is make or break. I go first. And I have everything I want. We're playing against a Yorion deck. Which is not too good. Skyclave Apparition. Not too good. Not too good. So... we get this out now because I'm worried that we don't draw another land, and if we don't, well, that would be bad. So... you are playing this version. Okay. You're playing this version. Do you have a kill spell? A Glass Casket. Okay. Glass Casket on the Sprite Dragon. That is fine. That is fine. We get our Mystic out now. And hopefully he doesn't have a white land already and the, yeah, Skyclave Apparition. He has. And here's the Skyclave Apparition. Should have known, but at least we have another Sprite Dragon here. And get back our, a 3-3 here, which is also not too bad. Which is also not too bad. Having a 3-3 on the field. So can we make this bigger? Do you have a Doom Foretold already? Then we get our Sprite Dragon back the next turn. But here I will keep up my Lofty Denial. Okay. Whatever floats your boat, enemy. Whatever floats your boat. Golden Egg. So, we can pay 1 life to make a mana. I don't care about that. I really don't. I get in for 6 here. Counter whatever he has. Counter whatever he has. Can I counter whatever he has? Can I? Can I? Banishing Light. I can counter that. Pay 1 life. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. Did we get him? We got him, boys. We freaking got him, boys. There is nothing he can do. Yes! Shock to the face! Shock to the face! So, we didn't get a rank up. That is okay. That is okay. Who even cares? We won. Fast enough. Didn't get a rank up the last game. Who cares? Big green stuff. Are we up against big green stuff? I go first. This hand looks feasible. This hand looks feasible. I want a Javari Disruption up. So I will put this down. And then fly in with my Mystic. Gets a Gilded Goose. So he really is big green stuff. If he doesn't do anything, this nice forest. Oh, he's green-white. So you aren't big green stuff. Yeah. I need to counter this. I absolutely need to counter this. So, what do we need more of? Blue in this case. So I get my Mythic out. Let's see what he has here. If he's a mutate deck, we can still Brazen Borrower his stuff. We can still Brazen Borrower his stuff. Yep. We can Brazen Borrower that. Another blue land. Let us see here. A Sprite Dragon, eh? I want that. I want that. Let's get it out as soon as possible. And next turn we can still Brazen Borrower his Gem Razor. And shock the goose when it comes back. If it comes back. So, a Lotus Cobra. Do we shock that? Another Gilded Goose. Okay. That is perfect. That is perfect. Return it now. Just to have some more power here. And then we have the Lofty Denial for that. If he wants to play the Gem Razor once more, we have the Lofty Denial. And he doesn't have 4 mana for it. Or does he? Or does he? We will see. We will see. I think he will put it out immediately. The Gilded Goose here. Okay, do that. Do that. And now he will mutate the Gem Razor. We will just Lofty Deny that. Lofty Denial, no thank you. Not today. Not today. Thrill of Possibilities. Thrill of Possibilities. Can we draw another red land? I'm going all in here. I am going all in here for a red land. No red land. But we can play the Brazen Borrower next turn. He kinda needs to block this. Kinda needs to block this. So we can still get the Brazen Borrower in end of turn. And shock him with the Bone Crusher here. So what do you have, big green stuff? Do you have the big green stuff for us? Do you have it? Validar Retreat. Okay. And? Okay. Okay, that was surprising. That was surprising, but I take those. There is also our red land. So, we go all in. Take care of this silly goose. Good game. Good game to you too, sir. Nice manners. Goodbye. We did it. We did it. Back into 97. Nice. 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 Alright, here we are back again, and we won some games. We won some games. Wizards and Dragons came through. What a nice team. Okay, we had the help of some Giants and some Rogues here, but also a Sphinx, but who cares? It's Wizard and a Dragon and a freaking Stingray. Oh man, this is some Pokemon Sun and Moon stuff here, riding a Stingray. Okay, so if you made it this far, you obviously like what I'm doing, and I hope that I can get a little follow from you down there. Push that little button down there, maybe even ring that little bell there. Okay, I'm not going to do this to you anymore. Okay, this was MTG Malone, this is MTG Malone, and I will see you all tomorrow.